Destiny 2 is an MMO First Person Shooter from Bungie that initially released as a pay-to-play game back in 2017. However, in 2019 the game went free to play and has had yearly expansions, with its 8th expansion, The Final Shape, coming in February 2024. Destiny 2 features an RPG-like progression system where you hunt down loot of various rarities, a story-driven main campaign, open-world multiplayer events, various PvP modes ranging from free-for-all to 3v3 and 6v6, both with ranked and unranked options, as well as epic challenging PvE boss fights that can be taken on both solo or in a group. I have never played Destiny 1 or 2, however I used to be a massive Bungie and Halo fan back in the day, with Halo 3 being one of my favourite games of all time, and after covering Warframe on my channel this year, a lot of people were also interested in seeing my thoughts on Destiny 2. So here we are. Today I'll be playing Destiny 2 for the first time and give you my honest first impressions as a brand new player with my pros and cons list at the end. But first, sponsor. New World Rise of the Angry Earth is New World's first premium paid expansion, which is bringing tons of new features to the lands of Aeternum. First Light, an original starting zone, has been ravaged by the Angry Earth and transformed into a nature-themed magical landscape known as the Elysian Wilds, bringing with it a new story, new progression systems, and an increase to level and gear score cap, which I'll be playing through soon in a first impressions video. The thing I'm most excited about with Rise of the Angry Earth, though, is the long-awaited addition of mounts to New World, with players being able to obtain 3 different mount types initially in the form of horses, direwolves and lions. These mounts can be customised with dyes and skins, mount gear which enables you to enhance your mount with functional or aesthetic perks, and even mount decorations that can be earned through achievements in-game. Players will also have the option to wield a new versatile one-handed weapon, the Flail, with an option to offhand a shield. This weapon is perfect for healers and tanks as it uses focus and strength as its main attributes. It's also got a few punny ability names such as You've Got Flail or Flail Mary. This expansion will require you own the base game to play, as content will continue from late game, but there's a new combination pack of Starter Edition and Rise of the Angry Earth available from 9 AM on October 3rd to 9 AM on October 10th. You'll be able to get 60% off the Standard, Deluxe and Azoth editions, as well as the Elysian Edition bundle, Standard Edition plus Rise of the Angry Earth expansion at $45.98. So make sure to check out New Worlds today using my link in the description. First time playing Destiny 2, let's see if I can get into it. The first thing the game wants me to do is select a class. Absolutely zero context, no cutscene, nothing. I don't know how important this decision is. Maybe it's just temporary. Titan, which looks like a standard assault. Hunter, which looks like a bit more of a fast assassin. And Warlock, which seems to use magic. Let's just go for the standard Titan. Character customization, there's 3 different races: human, the awoken, or the exo. I'll just be a human male. 8 different facial presets. Not too many, but I'm guessing you're going to be wearing a helmet most of the time, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to ever see my character's face whilst playing this game, because the character customization is terrible. Couldn't make a character that looked like myself. Reach level 20? Mate, I've never played this game before. How am I level 20? Bungie, the studio that made one of my favourite games of all time. Halo 3. Fairly high production intro cinematic, isn't it? Looks like a bloody movie. Oh, what is that? So this giant planet ship thing arrived and basically increased everyone's technology. That intro cutscene did a pretty good job of laying the foundations of the story. This looks kind of post-apocalyptic almost. And we're in the game. Look down, I can see my character's body. Can sprint with shift. Can jump, you jump pretty high. Bit of a Halo jump. Oh, you can actually double jump. And you can climb. Graphics seem pretty decent, holding up relatively well to this day. You can run and slide on the floor with control. Where do you want me to go? Oh, I killed myself. Good start. Oh, it wanted me to go this way. Grab the gun. Got some aliens to shoot. C is melee. Q to throw a grenade. Oh, the gunplay seems pretty decent. I feel like the field of view might be a little bit too zoomed in. Let's see if there's a field of view slider. Yes, there is. Let's crank that up to 105. That's better. I knew something looked off. The field of view should be on this setting by default, really. Oh, it's like a little treasure chest. Swap to your energy weapon. Oh, I've got a secondary gun. It's like a pump-action shotgun. Let's see if there's something close range to use it on. This one. Boom. 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 Yeah, that's fun. That feels good. Shotguns are always satisfying in like any shooter. So this thing's got a shield around it. Take out its shield. It's using like magic and stuff. Oh, press F to use your super ability. Go on then, F. Oh, I can like control it. I'm running around like a bloody superhero. Yo, I didn't know this was a thing. Guardian abilities. Okay, Destiny, you've got my attention. Wait, is this another player? Yo, what's that in the distance? That's a spaceship with multiple spaceships attached to it. Okay, epic start to the game. Fun fact, before I covered MMOs, I was a big FPS nerd. I used to pretty much mostly play FPS games. A giant ass tank's popped out. I guess we should shoot it in a weak spot. That makes sense. Lob a grenade. Is that a sticky grenade? Oh, this is the weak spot. Shoot the engine. Smashed it already. What's this? Some kind of chest dropped out. There's a bunch of like purple stuff. I guess that's ammo. F1 to open my inventory and inspect my subclass. Striker. Towering barricade creates a barricade. Thunderclap. So I've got a C ability. Ooh. Kinetic weapon. Oh, this seems like an upgrade. Yeah, and I can like click on it. And that's increased my power. RPG elements coming into play. I like the red dot on this one though. It looks like more of a submachine gun. Big damage. Oh, no. Oh, we boosted off the map. Good job. A little drop in the water. And that's killed him, is it? He's not very tough, is he? Use your class ability to drop a protective barrier. Okay, right here. It's useful. Oh, we're gonna jump on this futuristic bike, are we? Can I shoot with it? I can. Oh, and if I right click with it, it boosts. Yeah, this controls quite well. Oh, I like the animation and the movement of this bike. You can really feel the floatiness of it. If I run into them, do they take damage? Yeah, they straight up die. You can flatten your enemies if you want to. Got ourselves another weapon. Swaps your power weapon. Power weapon. It's like a bazooka. Cool. Right, let's test the power weapon. I'm guessing there's something to use it on. Over here. Big damage. So that just absolutely decimates vehicles. All aspects of gameplay so far have felt strong, which is the most important thing for me when it comes to determining whether or not a game's good or bad. Gameplay is just king. It's the #1 thing I care about. Spooky green area. Looks like it's infested. It's going to be an alien in here somewhere. I can feel it. A nasty alien. Oh, the hive. Oh, hello. Is that a boss? Pop my super ability. Let's get in there. Big damage. Oh, I see. This yellow bar that's been charging up is my super ability. So whenever that maxes out, that's when I can press F. Oh my god, this game fucking defaults to open mic. Of course it does. Let's turn that off before I encounter other players and make an idiot of myself. I fucking hate it when games have open mic on by default. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue with the campaign then. Okay, accept the quest. Have you finished talking? Okay, I think we accepted the quest. I don't know, like, is the quest accepted or not? Like, it says I can skip, but then it says open character. Hover over the weapon. Okay, that's like a little pop-up for the new expansion. Have I accepted the quest or not? Like, the UI is all over the place. This guy's yapping in my ear. There's 3 different buttons down here which is confusing me. Why does it want me to open my character? I'm not too sure. What am I even clicking on? As a new player, this UI right here, really confusing, and apparently I spent points when clicking on that. The game's done nothing to introduce this bounty system. It's just popped up randomly alongside talking to this guy. Did we accept the quest? We did. Okay, fantastic. Okay, pop the super ability. Smash through everything. Zip through the level. Jump on all these mobs. Oh yeah, that's a lot of enemies. I like that. So these aliens are smart enough to travel across the galaxy and invade distant planets, but they're not smart enough to wear armor that's resistant to standard SMG bullets. How does that make sense? I was actually worried that I wouldn't find this game fun, because I typically don't like RPG shooters, because I don't like bullet spongy mobs, but so far it's been pretty fun. Another Last City quest. Requires that I get the Lightfall expansion. Should I get it? We'll get it for the content. So I've just bought the new expansion Lightfall, because even though I'm a new player, I was still getting quests pop up that said this is a Lightfall quest. So I'm intrigued as to how that works. Lightfall. Oh yeah, that's taking a quest. Defeat foes of the Traveller. Oh, it's given me a weapon. I have to say, navigating the UI and figuring out where the game wants me to go is quite confusing. Complete a new light quest, A Guardian Rises, okay? How and where? I've got a legendary weapon now, apparently. So we'll switch to that. New chest, new boots, new whatever that is. Okay, leveling up. This weapon's a bit different. It's like single shot, but it does a lot more damage. Yeah, I kind of like this. So we've got a random public event here, and there's other players. Defend the war set, okay. Whip out the sniper rifle. Big damage. Defeat the ogre. So now we got like a boss. Shoot a rocket launcher at it. Big damage. Okay, this is getting a little bit more interesting. A little bit more challenging. Ogre down. Heroic public event complete. Anything good? It's interesting that you just randomly bump into other players halfway through the mission. The way that happens feels kind of organic. It's quite cool. E, summon vehicle. Oh, is this my Sparrow? Awesome, I've unlocked my my own vehicle now. So it can't shoot yet, but it can drive pretty fast. This controls pretty well. Yeah, driving around on these space bikes feels good. Run over these mobs. Get wrecked, idiot. Imagine being an alien and getting killed because you got ran over by a space bike. Okay, open the crate. Oh, that crate's just giving me a purple helmet. Big upgrades. Let's try this, the Quicksilver Storm. It's exotic, so it must be good. You cannot equip more than one exotic weapon at once. Oh, okay. I'll try using it for a bit. Yeah, it's so cool how, like, giant spaceships fly over. And you see spaceships in the distance. It's quite a spectacle at times. What's this? Looks like a public event over here. Let's go join in. Why not? Being in a mission doesn't seem to put you in your own instance where you're not allowed to do the multiplayer open world stuff, which is really cool. This exotic weapon feels good. I also love that your primary weapon has infinite ammo, so you can just shoot and not have to worry about ammo. Another weapon. I'm getting so many weapons. I'm guessing you can dismantle useless weapons and use them for crafting or something. That would be an assumption. Press G to use your finisher to defeat enemies with low health. Okay, let's try it, shall we? G. Nice. Superman punch to the face. Superman punch this thing. There it is. Next place over here. Crawling with enemies. Whip out the sniper. Shoot him in the dick just before I arrive. Just weaken the enemies a little bit. No one enjoys getting shot in the dick. Oh wait, never mind. Maybe aliens don't even have dicks. Never really thought about it. Maybe I was shooting him in the heart. Floating swords. Pick up relic. Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. Should we give it a try? Try whacking some aliens with the sword. That's pretty cool. But it's also got me killed. The gun's probably more effective. Grab the superconductor. I hope I get to go to a different map soon, because I feel like I've been in the same area for like the first 2 hours of the game, and it's getting a little bit repetitive visually. Acquired ship. Arcadia class jumps ship. Okay, thank you. Finally, we're changing location. I guess this is my new ship that he's just given me. Ah, we've finally made it back to the city. Oh, okay, so I'm in third person here. I'm guessing this is like a multiplayer hub. If it's like the city area, that would make sense to me. Going into this, I thought Destiny 2 was like pure first person. It's quite interesting that there's so many third person transitions. And here's me not thinking it mattered what my character looked like in the beginning. Can I jump off here? This is what everyone does, doesn't they? I bet this is what everyone does when they first come here. Yeah, I can die. Glad I tested that out. Dude's looking a bit pale. He needs some vitamin C. Smart enough to be commander of the Guardians, but stupid enough to not take multivitamin. So far this game seems like a pretty decent alternative to Warframe. It's a lot more similar to Warframe than I was expecting actually. Oh, this is like a subclass. Interesting. Void, Solar or Arc. So now I've got two options. I've got PvE playlist here, Vanguard Ops. Then I've got Strike, something. Strikes make use of matchmaking to group you with other Guardians. Sure, let's give it a try. Let's see how long it takes to find a game. Hopefully not too long. I've found one other player. It's taken a little while. Okay, Strike mission. Whip out the bike. Let's go. Pretty cool. So straight into the action. Oh, I don't like this gun. I need to like hold it before it shoots. Yeah, I'll go back to the sniper rifle, thanks. One guy's down, I'll cover my teammate while he gets the res. Triumph completed. This strike mission's been pretty fun so far. Lots of things to kill, lots of action. just the way I like it, because I've got zero patience for waiting around. This is pretty cool, like the way the numbers pop out of the mobs when you shoot them and when you get a crit, that also feels pretty good. I also think visually, when you're not navigating the UI menus, the actual in-game combat UI looks very clean. Big boss here, got a massive health bar at the bottom of the screen. I don't think that's happened yet since I've been playing. It's going down relatively quick. Oh, I've got my power weapon here. Whack it with the sword. Yeah, that sword deals some damage. Whack it with the sword. Big damage. This game's actually really fun. I love it when you're getting zerged by tons of mobs and they're all like running at you in a straight line. So you're just shooting fish in a barrel, essentially. Get in there, finish it. Big damage. And it's dead. GG. That was pretty fun. Yet again, though, we're on the exact same map that I've been on for the first 2.5 hours of this game, though. So, yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of seeing this level. And we've returned to the city, and it seems as though other players have also loaded into the city. Postmaster. We got any mail? Lost items. Oh, that's good. So these are all the items that I've failed to loot whilst out on missions. I do find it kind of weird that you have to physically run over items to pick them up in this game, especially considering this is like an FPS where you're killing mobs at long range. So it almost feels weird that, okay, I've killed a mob from pretty long distance, it's dropped something and I'll have to run over there and pick it up. At least you've got the postmaster to reclaim those items. So I guess you don't really need to run over and pick it up, but what I'm trying to say is I don't know why all loot just isn't auto-looted. Okay, checking on the gear, any upgrades? Yeah, I'm starting to run out of space for these weapons. Ah, you can dismantle. Dismantle. What does dismantling do? Just gives you money. Okay, got myself a new gun. I quite like how it looks. Your standard assault rifle. So I've just clicked the button that says the history of Destiny 2, and you can kind of go through all of the various patches. Tells you where you are in the timeline. We're at Lightfall. The next one, the final shape. I saw the Lightfall page on Steam and the reviews are not very good, so I'm not too sure what they've done to piss everyone off. Probably just a lack of content or something. Man, look at the skybox, all those ships in the distance. The game looks bloody gorgeous from here. A new quest by the looks of it. Lightfall. So with that, we've now unlocked a bunch of new destinations. So it seems like you can do the expansion content in any order you want. I thought with this Lightfall expansion I'd need to be max level, but no. Let's try it. Head over to Neptune. This game has so many cool cinematics. I don't understand the story, but based on the cutscenes, I feel like this game probably has a good story, or a really interesting one at the very least. Like, typically I don't give a shit about story in games, but this one's at least got me a bit intrigued. Those ships look so menacing, just giant pyramids in the sky. And this is the witness guy. He's a volcano. A walking volcano. Seeing this, I kind of wish I understood the story. This dude is giga OP. Little bit of... and everything's dead. The Aikido is strong with this one. But how are we going to kill that guy? He's just too strong. Surely. Invincible. So it's given me two choices here. Classic Destiny 2 campaign, enjoyed alone or with friends. Legendary Destiny 2 campaign. Rise to a greater challenge in this legendary version of the Lightfall campaign. And this gives me way better rewards. You can switch to legendary difficulty at any time. Obviously, we're going to go with legendary. I'm actually excited. I feel like I'm getting into this game a little bit now, to my surprise. 2.5 hours in, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a pull. Fuck, I hope I do get into this game. I'd love to have an FPS that I actually enjoy again. My character looks like a bit of a donkey with his current gear. Maybe we need to slap a cash shop cosmetic on him. Alright, let's go. Big damage. Every gun I've used so far has felt good to use, and I've used a lot of guns. Oh, wow. Look out the window, see giant spaceships. The level design of this ship's pretty cool. It really does feel like I'm traversing through a giant spaceship. Let's try out the grenade launcher. Oh, that feels good. That deals some damage. The mob actually runs away. Pussy. We gotta do a bit of space parkour, have we? Yes, we have. That's cool. Wow, what a sight to behold. Oh god. The only time I've died in this game is like jumping off the map or suiciding. Oh god, I'm gonna die here, 100%. Run! Slide! No, we're good. Difficulty's definitely stepped up. Bunch of loot spat out from the chests. Lots of upgrades by the looks of it. Oof. Why am I getting worse at the game? Fuck's sake, Craig. Can you focus and stop getting overconfident? Game's actually relatively hard on legendary difficulty, to be fair. I can appreciate that. I was saying earlier that I wanted the game to get harder. It has gotten harder. What? Do these mobs like scale with your gear score or something? I was not dying at all to normal mobs before. Like, I had 0 deaths. And all of a sudden I've just randomly started dying. What's happening? Oh, fucking... Oh, Jesus, dude. This is getting way harder. It doesn't like get harder every death. What is happening? Perhaps upgrading my armor, even though it has higher gear score, has given me worse stats. Okay, can I put down a checkpoint before I fight this boss? That would be nice. Oh shit, we're already there. Okay. I didn't think it was actually in this room. Right, we'll just run at him with ulti mode. Let's go. Big damage. It's probably the play since I'm invincible for a bit. And then instantly switch to the nade launcher. Thank you. I might have killed myself with the nade launcher. I'm confident I can do it now though. Let my health regen. Keep my eye on him. So I need to use the environment to stay away from him. Fuck it, go in with big damage. Let's go. Fuck him up. Is it dead? Oh no, it's just, it's angry and it's running at me. I don't think I can defeat this boss. Is there any upgrades I can apply? I don't think so. I'm surprised that the game didn't give me the option to do this mission with other players, like in matchmaking or something. Yeah, I actually think I'm really stuck here, unless there's just something that I haven't got equipped that I need to equip. It doesn't seem like there's anything more I can do right now to upgrade my character. I feel like I'm just stuck. I can't defeat this boss. So I guess what I can do is go away, get more powerful, then come back. Does this game have PvP? I would love to try some PvP. PvP, where is it on the UI? I actually know that this game does have PvP, but wherever it is on the UI, that's another question. So these are different raids. PvP? Where you at? Crucible? Okay, Crucible seems to be PvP. Why have you called it the Crucible? Why don't you just call it PvP? Why add that extra level of confusion? Rumble, free for all. Let's give it a try. I don't know how much of a difference gear makes or if it's like equalized PvP. Typically, FPS games are usually quite balanced when it comes to PvP. I'm assuming it's going to be equalized or something. Very quickly finding other players. The Rings of Saturn. Okay, I'm excited. Well, I'm probably going to get my ass kicked because I've never done this before. Fucking hell. Dude, I'm getting like one hit. Like 1 or 2 hit. This is like Call of Duty levels of damage. Maybe gear does matter in PvP. The game's almost already over, and it's been less than a minute. Bro, I haven't even had the chance to shoot a single bullet at another player yet. Is this guy hacking? The game's over. 2 minutes. Combat efficiency 20. Longest streak 20. So this person killed 20 people with 0 deaths within 2 minutes, and won by that insane margin. 6v6. Let's join a team and try and do it that way. I'm sure that that's not the extent of the PvP. Okay, control mode. It's not happening. We've waited for a very long time in queue. Momentum control. Let's try that one. Let's just go back to free-for-all. Can't see myself finding a game in anything other than free-for-all. So PvP seems kind of dead. Struggles to find a group of 12 players for the team versus team mode. Free-for-all is pretty quick to find a group though. Let's see if we get more of a balanced mode this time. Oh, that's my first kill. Nice. Steal the kills here. Oh, we got beat down. Oh, guy running at me with a sword. Got him though. Let's make a big play with the sniper. Oh, we got the fucking quick scope. That was a really nice kill. I'm still unclear as to whether or not gear score makes a difference in PvP. GG, 3rd place. Well, it was a much better experience than the first game I had. At least I've experienced a bit of the PvP. I don't think the PvP alone would make me want to play this game though. Legacy raids. Let's see if we can do a raid or a dungeon. Raids are 6-player co-op. Requires account validation. What do you mean? Why do you need my fucking mobile number so I can play the game? Oh, I hate that so much. Why are you putting roadblocks up for people to play the fucking game? Look at this, mate. I want to do the content, but they're encountering errors. And I get the code come through. I enter the code, and it's another error. So what, I can't do the content because you've decided that it's important that I give you my fucking phone number to play your game. Why? I've got a valid Steam account, I'm playing through Steam. Why do you also need email address and phone number? And if you're gonna ask for it, for fuck's sake, have your systems working. Now it's calling me impatient. The absolute audacity of it. I'll try this dungeon. Apparently I can do this without validating my account. So why is it okay to do the dungeon but not the raid? So this is supposed to be for 3 players, right? Where are the other players at? I mean, I was expecting other players. I guess go through the portal. Oh, okay, that's trippy. Pretty cool. I didn't really want to do another solo mission. I wanted to socialise. When I think of the word dungeon, I don't think solo mission. I killed the mobs for a while trying to figure out what to do, but with the game providing zero explanation whatsoever, and me not being able to queue with other people who knew the mechanics of the dungeon, I just ended up quitting whilst feeling frustrated. I really wanted to play with other people, but the only thing I could do was public events, and whilst they're alright, they don't really provide that meaningful MMO experience that I was looking for. After farming some public events and getting some better gear, I went back to the campaign mission to attempt the boss fight again. Sweet. Alright, let's see if I'm strong enough to beat this mission now. Upgraded my gear significantly. So for this boss, let me position myself a little bit better this time. Let's just explore the environment. Perhaps we should be up here. Yeah, let's do that. The frustrating thing about this boss fight, though, is that the area is so bloody dark. Alright, let's go up here. Yeah, just use the environment like this. That works. Just keep kiting. It takes time for him to jump down. Kill the ads. Run away. Just keep kiting. Run away. I can't see shit. Where even is the boss? We are supercharged, so we'll pop some big damage here. Now we're going to run the fuck away. He's going to go into red angry mode. And we're just going to run. Did we survive? I think we did. Just cut him up here. Red angry mode. Don't fall off. I got a rocket launcher here. That did fuck all. Come on, Craig, don't fuck it up. I'm lost and I'm spooked. Kill it. Oh, I think we got him. Finally. That fucking boss. He was a struggle. I've been stuck in him for a while. Okay, upgrading the weapons. That's what it took. As well as a little bit of a change in strategy. Oh, lots of loot. Beautiful. Enter the launch pad. I think we've just about finished the mission. Ashima Park. Oh wow, some futuristic city. Oh, this is on Neptune. I must be having a somewhat decent time playing this game because the hours are kind of going by quite quickly. I can certainly say that the game's keeping me engaged, which certainly isn't the case for every game. I do get bored very easily. I'm looking forward to fighting like other factions of enemies, the ones without the shields. I'm not a big fan of fighting the shield enemies. Look within. We're about to get deep, are we? Press Q, grapple in a direction. Oh wow, I wonder if this is going to be like a permanent thing that I've got now. Another bomb, lob the bomb, boom. Press F, create 2 woven blades and roam the battlefield. Oh, okay, let's give it a try. Oh, that's my new ultimate. I don't like that I've lost my grenade for a grappling hook though. Doesn't seem like the best trade. Another cinematic. Mate, they've put a lot of effort into cinematics and cutscenes in this game. Imagine if an alien like this really exists somewhere out there in the galaxy. Probably does, you know. He's got a hand of gold. How's he gonna have a wank with that? I shouldn't react to cutscenes, I say the most stupid shit. As much as my experience playing this game so far hasn't been perfect, I have enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Let's try one more time to see if we can verify our account and check out a raid. I really want to check out a raid. Try and verify again. Your phone number has been verified. Okay, I should have done it now. Let's see if we can finally do a raid. Yes, I think we can. Let's try it. It's gonna matchmake me with other people, right? I guess not. I guess I need to have my own friends that play the game. Maybe raids can be soloed? I guess we'll find out. After spending some time in the raid running around killing mobs, I honestly couldn't figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do, so I quickly realised I was wasting my time and gave up with that. I've been at it for a fair few hours at this point. I've got the gist of the game, enough for a first impressions, so let's wrap it up there.
Let's go.
So after checking out Destiny 2 as a brand new player, my first impressions are as follows. Pros. Graphically, the game still looks amazing even though it's been out for 6 years already. The gunplay feels extremely satisfying, it feels tight, responsive, the audiovisual feedback is excellent, and I like the way the damage numbers are displayed. I actually like how the loot system works and that the gear score of your drops is based off your current gear score. And as a new player, this left me wanting to play more after I stopped recording this video, which is a sign of a good progression system. The in-combat user interface looks clean, the cutscenes and cinematics are S tier and made me interested in the story, even though I typically don't care about story in games. I enjoyed the open world multiplayer events because they brought players together and gave good loot. I appreciate that the game has some actual decent solo difficulty when you do missions on Legendary mode. Playing Destiny 2 actually reminded me of when I was a teenager doing Halo 3's campaign on the hardest difficulty. A good amount of challenge but rewarding once you beat the level. As a whole, the game feels quite polished and I didn't experience any bugs, and it seems like you can get quite a lot out of the game and decide if it's for you or not, completely free to play. Cons. I was surprised how repetitive the start of the game was. I think I was on the first map for the first 2.5 hours or so, and it felt like I came across a lot of reused environments in that short space of time. The in-game menus feel confusing and disjointed to navigate as a new player. The game has a ton of DLC, so if you get into Destiny 2, it seems like you'll need to spend a few $100s to fully experience all of the content. I was disappointed that I couldn't use matchmaking to find groups for dungeons or raids. The game did a poor job of explaining the purpose of dungeons and raids, and the few that I did try to experience weren't overly intuitive as to what you needed to do. I was disappointed that there was no option to use matchmaking to find players to do campaign missions with. It seems like if you don't have actual friends that play Destiny 2, you'll be playing most of the game solo. There doesn't seem to be a great deal of variation in the open world events. I think I did the same extraction, defend the glimmer pile thing multiple times on different maps. Throughout my time playing, I couldn't help but feel like I missed something, like all the previous expansions' content was deleted or hidden. As a new player, it doesn't feel like I've started at the beginning of Destiny 2, especially with how I was getting Lightfall DLC pop-ups constantly. And the PvP was somewhat disappointing. I couldn't find players for the team vs team matchups, my first free-for-all game was over in 2 minutes, and the second one I played was decent but nothing mind-blowing when compared to other multiplayer FPS games. My early impressions of Destiny 2's PvP is that I prefer the PvP in Halo Infinite, to be perfectly honest. Overall, I'm someone who's incredibly difficult to impress when it comes to looter shooters and MMO FPS games. Before recording this video, I'd have said that this wasn't a genre for me, but after I finished recording Destiny 2, I did actually feel like I wanted to keep playing more in my spare time. The thing that's hooking me in is the mix of great gunplay, the fun challenge from legendary difficulty missions, alongside the enjoyable sense of progression I'm getting from constant gear upgrades as a new player. That being said, Destiny 2 seems like it would be an expensive game to get addicted to, and it's clearly got its fair share of problems. I bet if I was to play this game as a main MMO FPS, then it'd turn into a love-hate relationship. Probably one where I love the fundamentals, but there's certain things that would piss me off, most likely to do with the monetization or systems. Either way, fair play to Destiny 2 for making me enjoy a genre of game that I didn't think was for me. If I was to compare it to Warframe, I'd say Destiny 2 is much better when it comes to the gunplay and sense of progression, whereas Warframe is much better for the third-person stuff, melee combat and general movement of your character. Both really solid games for different reasons. But that's it for this video. As always, let me know your thoughts on Destiny 2 in the comments below, and if you're a veteran of the game, let me know if my first impressions were somewhat accurate or inaccurate in regards to how the Destiny 2 community views this game. Help us out with a like to appease the algorithm gods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.